You have ventured into politics in a way that is unusual for someone with your background. I have interviewed you in the past. I have personal knowledge of the amazing medical achievements that you have had and the courageous decisions that you've made in several individual cases. But why at this point go into politics?
Well, you know, I don't necessarily think that I am going into politics. Everybody kind of assumes that if you have a voice and you speak out, particularly against some things that you think perhaps are moving in the wrong direction, that you're going into politics and that your goal is to become a political figure. My goal is to help move our country in the right direction. My goal is to get people to be able to have discussions about things about which they disagree in a civil way, not call each other names and get into all kinds of, you know, infantile type of discussions. We don't need to do that. We have so many pressing problems in our country, and at some point we're going to have to tone down the rhetoric and just move towards solutions to the multitudinous problems, or we're going to go right down the tubes, just like every other pinnacle nation that has preceded us, that has done many of the same things that we're doing. We need to talk about these things, not make them taboo.
But Dr. Carson, in your book, America the Beautiful, you say, when you talk about toning down the rhetoric, I have no problem whatsoever with allowing gay people to live as they please, as long as they don't try to impose their lifestyle on everyone else. Marriage is a very sacred institution and should not be degraded by allowing every other type of relationship to be made equivalent to it. So aren't you yourself getting into a rhetorical argument which demeans millions of people who have loving relationships of the same gender?
I don't think so, because marriage is a very sacred thing, and we need to maintain it as a sacred thing. And when I say we don't want to change it or degrade it by calling everything marriage, you know, that's not aimed at any particular group. But the fact of the matter is, the Bible and God have set very specific standards. It's very clear what's being said. God doesn't change, man changes. But, you know, our duty is to allow for that change and to still love them. And in terms of what happens with them, that's a decision that's up to God. That is not our decision.
Dr. Carson, there are faculty members at Johns Hopkins, where you are a celebrated surgeon, and now students who are petitioning against your comments on gay marriage, some who do not believe you should be the commencement speaker as planned. What do you have to say to them? Are you prepared to withdraw as commencement speaker?
Absolutely. I would say that, you know, this is their day, and the last thing I would want to do is rain on their parade. So have you told the university that you will not be delivering the commencement address? I am waiting for appropriate channels. I don't think that you know, television is the appropriate channel. Understood. Thank you very much, Dr. Ben Carson. You're welcome. Thank you for being with us today.